Hello, welcome back to Geekyuniverse's gameplay update. I'm David the Man Zombie, coming back after a week, another hiatus. Things going on. Sorry we didn't get to record last couple times, but we're here. We're gonna talk some news, okay, guys? So, even in this day and age, nothing compares to that feeling of just going to, just your favorite geek store and picking up a tabletop game, some comics, or even video games, all of the above. Fortunately, one of our spots, Gamestop, is kind of making themselves a little less desirable at this point. Now, according to some anonymous sources, Gamestop is actually working on getting a credit card together that links right up with your power-up rewards. There's going to be some incentives for the program. The sources mentioned that the cards will come with some incentive, like 5,000 points to a power-up basic member or 15,000 points to a power-up pro member. All that's well and good, but this is something that you should really know if you pay attention to these things, which, hint, most of you, all of you should be. I almost don't even want to tell you this part. The card comes with an interest rate of 26.99%. Okay? That's really bad. Especially seeing as though the national average is 13%. Okay? That means big credit card companies like Visa, MasterCard, things like that, are charging half or less of the interest. Interest is what you basically pay extra to use that card to have credit, to not have to pay for something right away. A $60 game. You're paying $60 plus 26.99% of that. That comes out to about, you're paying an extra $16 on that video game. So you're paying $76 for that video game instead of $60 for that video game. Ooh, but you get power-up rewards. $16 on a $60 game. Would you expect any less from a company who really, has a trade-in policy that they have? Moving on. Everybody hates waiting for sequels. I challenge you to find someone who actually enjoys waiting for the sequel. Not actually, wanting the sequel or just likes waiting for it. Well, guess what? Capcom is making it so we don't really have to wait so long for some of these sequels. In a recent report to their investors, Capcom made a point to mention that they are aiming to release sequels to games at least 1.5 years apart. They plan on doing this with a stable team of 30 key developers, which can be supplemented with others for whatever project they're working on. While some argue that that's rather fast, Capcom actually plans on speeding up the process and shortening the release dates. So just think of all the Mega Man games. You know what the opposite thing to credit cards and waiting to use said credit cards is? Free stuff! On October 18th, Payday the Heist will be free to download on Steam for 1 day, 24 hours only. This will be part of the Overkill Software Crime Fest, aka a celebration of the Payday franchise's 3rd year anniversary. There will also be rewards for joining the Payday community on Steam as they try to get 1.5 million community members. If there's ever a time to finally play Payday, it would be October 18th. You can play after October 18th, but October 18th is the only day that you can actually download the game. So, I'm David the Man Zombie. This is Geekyuniverse's gameplay update. It's the gameplay update.